Hello and welcome back. Have you ever noticed that there's an aspect of you that enjoys pain? Not necessarily speaking about physical pain, but emotional pain and drama. And the pain that drama generates. Relationships can be pretty complicated at times. And it's been my experience that I've noticed once two people have gone past a certain amount of time, that amount of time is going to be different for everyone, that they will be triggered more easily, or if you will, they will reveal their pain to you increasingly in different layers. Almost as though they're testing the waters. They might say, can I be my real self around this person? Eckhart Tolle calls this the pain body. And when a person experiences or is in a relationship with another, this pain body can surface. It's usually triggered by certain sentences, beliefs, things that a person might say related to what they believe, and the next thing you know, that person is acting out of their pain. It may be anger, resentment, victim mentality, whatever it is, this new face, this new pain aspect of you that you've been carrying, that you've been suppressing around this new person in this new relationship is beginning to surface now. And oftentimes when this new pain entity, this pain energy is surfacing through you, you want to keep it going. You might not want to keep it going, but you'll notice the pain has a voice of its own. The pain seems to want to do everything possible in order to generate more pain. It wants to feed on the same frequency as itself. It wants to be recognized, and it is recognized by your reaction from your pain energy. The moment that you begin acting through your pain, it begins to feed, and the two of you go back and forth, perpetuating the painful energy that is immersing or coming through you both now. And when one person acts out of their pain body, of that painful energy that they carry in the form of memories or whatever it may be, and the other person does not reciprocate, then you'll notice that the initial instigator of that painful energy might intensify at the beginning. When it sees that it has nothing to feed on, it will begin to act frantically. It might do things that normally you would never do. But you're not in control anymore. The pain that is residual inside of you is now you or acting through you. So as it intensifies and finds that there's nothing to feed on, it will start to look for other situations, people to feed on. And in some cases, this pain energy, when it has no person or situation to feed on, it will turn on itself. People do this by doing different sorts of self-harm. You might hear the most common one, I hate myself, or oh my God, I'm stupid. Those are the typical affirmations we use through the voice of our pain. And in those types of voices, a little bit more mild, but in the more extreme version, you may again self-harm, stuff like overeating, all are the voice of this painful energy that is residual within each of our beings, that's carried within the cells, I shouldn't say cells, within our memory. I'm still wearing my workout shirt. I just finished exercising, so I'm gonna reach over here and grab a little something and take a small break from this video and share this moment with you. Some oat milk, which is really good. I haven't had any of that in a long time. I might have only drank it a few times in my life. And a good old-fashioned banana. So doing something like this, taking care of yourself, when the painful energy is manifesting through you, as you witness it, you may notice that taking care of your body might be a very difficult thing to do. And very much like a parasite, once that painful energy has fed on you and the energy of others, the host becomes drained and fatigued. You may then go on a binge where you watch 40 episodes of your favorite TV show, or you may go on a food binge for a month or so. For some people it lasts years, and then they become unrecognizable to themselves and others, all due to a misidentification of who they really are. You see, some people in life identify their deeper being with that painful energy that's underneath. Not realizing it's only another level, another layer. It's residual pain. It's memory. Not really a part of you, more than an illusion you hold on to. Quick health tip. For those of you who don't know, I've been a personal trainer for 12 to 15 years. After a workout, you've got a 30-minute window where your body is like a sponge, depleted of its moisture, ready to uptake and reabsorb nutrients. So you've got 30 minutes to throw something extremely healthy into your body. The sooner the better. So what does a person do when this pain energy is there? Well, once it has you, once you're in it, there's not much you can do really, except for just watch it and to remain aware, to be actively aware of your behavior, to be actively aware of your thought patterns, to be especially actively aware of how those two things generate a sensation of negativity inside of you. There is an inner sense of anger or frustration or fear, but if you are aware enough, you'll see that it's detrimental to your well-being. So all you can do is be aware of it, in the same sense that if a balloon is full and you put a small hole, you have to let the air go out by itself. And sometimes you can have these miraculous, which seems to be miraculous, realizations within the moment where all of a sudden a pinprick just busts that balloon and it seems to disappear. That's possible as well. And what do you do when you're faced with that from someone else? Well, the ultimate form of love, if you can be that present in that moment and not react, which is okay, But the ultimate form of you is accepting it as it is and not doing anything. It feeds on your negative reactions. So if you stand there silent and give it nothing to feed, then you leave it to itself. And again, you have to understand that it's not your responsibility to become a host to your friend's pain. You don't need to be a host to a bloodsucker, to a parasite. And you have to remember that in this moment, your friend is not who they are, that they are only hijacked by a parasite that he or she may not recognize as what it really is. So the only thing you can do is be aware, extremely extremely present. Listen, remain open as best you can. If you react, remain present and aware of your own reactions. And notice what diffuses, what escalates. Because in a relationship, there's an enormous process of continual learning about each other, and you don't want to feed into it more than you have to. So if you can hold the reins back a little bit on something you may say, if you have a realization that it's just going to make it worse, you may want to bite your tongue if you can, and watch that within you. So I leave you with that. You got a drink. You make a good combination. It's like oatmeal with bananas. That would make a good smoothie. Oat milk and bananas. Maybe a bit of honey in there or some maple syrup. Not necessary. Wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Remember to be grateful for the people in your life. Peace.